Hey guys, so we're here at the scenic storage facility where we keep our van because we can't keep it at home due to HOA rules. So we're here on an emergency basis because we feel like we need to winterize our van because of the impending cold weather.
It's impending, but it's already cold. Can you tell?
It's already cold. It's like 50 now. And it's gotten colder than this in the last couple weeks, but this is especially cold weather coming up. Tonight, it's supposed to drop down to the lower 20s, and the next couple days still be, drop below freezing here in Central Florida. We've had RVs for 6 or 7 years, and we've never winterized before because we've never had any temperatures like this, and we've never run into any issues.
Now, when he says we've never winterized, we have taken precautions for colder weather. We've drained the tanks, we've drained the water, and we've blown out the lines, but we've never had to winterize
Yeah,
before.
we've never had to put antifreeze in.
So we're doing that.
And so, never done it anywhere, and especially not with this fan. I looked online, and information on doing it for our type of system was pretty scarce. I know there's people out there that know how to do it, and I've seen people describe how to do it. So this isn't a how-to, this is just how we are doing it from the information I've gathered and put together myself that we're going to try.
So don't do what we do.
There are a couple videos specifically for a van, but they're kind of vague in certain areas. There's not a complete start to finish with it, but hopefully you've gathered enough information there and from what I've read on the owners group to move forward with this successfully. So let's begin. Okay, so one of the first things we need to do is drain the freshwater tank, and so that's over on the driver's side. Underneath, I'll just show you where that's at. I've actually already done that, but because of the cold weather we've had up until now, I've drained all the water out of the system. But I'll show you where that's at.
We're gonna have to cut some of that.
Why?
This is Larry crawling underneath the van.
Okay, so we're taking a look under the van here. On the driver's side, here is the metal surrounding the fresh water tank. Here's the fresh water tank, and it's got this metal containment. And then here is the drain for the fresh water system. And so you just unscrew this, let it drain out. I actually drove it a little bit just to try to make sure I got all the water out. And then put it back in.
Okay, I want to show you something. Larry just showed you where those are. I want to show you what he was reaching under. Can you see how much room there is right there? We don't have anything underneath the wheels. There is like nothing there. So unless we put something under the wheels and prop it up, he doesn't have enough room to crawl under there. So luckily he can reach.
So now that the freshwater tank is drained, the next thing I did was I went inside and turned on the pump and turned on the faucets to let the water drain out of the system. And so that's been done, and the faucets have actually been sitting open for a few days. Like I said, we've had some cold weather, close to freezing, so we did that just in case. But now that it's really getting cold, we want to go with the antifreeze.
Oh, hang on. I'll have to clip all this out because you are covered and I've got stickers on my hand.
Okay, so on our control panel, I think it's up here. Yeah. So here is the pump and the tank heaters. And so what I did was I turned on the pump and then let the water run out of the faucets here and until nothing came. And then they've been sitting open for a while, so they're as open or clean as they can get at the moment. So the place where we have to winterize is down here. And this is the pump, and it's underneath the driver's side ottoman, they call it. And this hose here is where the antifreeze goes into, and there's a couple of valves here. This valve, this valve, it connects to that hose, so closing that will prevent it from draining out or sucking out there. So that's already closed at the moment. Then there's another valve back here that goes to the pump. Well, no, it's back here farther. It goes to the rest of the system. Valve here. There's a valve here that goes to the rest of the system that you have to turn.
Can you point to it, and I'll put this in here.
Right there.
Right there.
Okay.
Now, point out the things that you were doing when you were holding it, because it was hard to see.
Well, this is the pump here.
Okay.
There's a little strainer here, and then this valve connects to this hose, which this is where the antifreeze goes into.
Okay.
So opening this valve will allow it to suck in the antifreeze.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. Okay, so I've opened the valves. We're going to give this a try. We're going to try just sticking it in here and see if turning on the pump will suck it up. Now we've got the faucets turned off.
Ready? It's working.
It does look like it's sucking.
Yes, it is. Do I turn on something now?
Okay, so leave the pump on.
Okay.
And then turn on the faucet there.
On hot.
We're going to do hot and cold.
Right, but it's on hot now.
We'll show so we can see if pink comes out. We'll hit the button so it's not display. Okay, pink's
Okay,
coming
pink.
out. Switch it to the other one.
Now we're going cold. It's pink.
Okay.
It's not running clear
Good
yet.
there.
We go. Okay, bubble's gone.
Okay. Okay.
This one's done.
Yeah. So let's take a look here. This is how much we've got left after trying that. So next, Linda's going to go into the bathroom and do the same thing with the bathroom sink.
And then I'm going to do the
we may have
shower.
to change bottles here. Actually, go ahead and hand me
Okay.
the next bottle. I'll get it ready.
Here's the next one. And then I'm going to do the sink in the bathroom. Then I will do the shower in the bathroom. And then I will do the toilet.
Yeah. Okay.
So you tell me when we're ready.
Okay.
No, as soon as you pull that up, it's going to suck air. So.
Well, I mean, I can go ahead and switch it over to the other tank.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start with hot. Tell me when.
Let's go.
Okay, it's running pink. Now I'm just making sure all the bubbles are out. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do cold. Okay, those are done. Now we're going to...
Lights on.
Oh, he gave me more light. My phone was working. Okay, now we're going to do the shower. I'm going to try not to spray myself while we're doing the shower because I'm holding the phone too. Okay.
Turn the wand and then turn the water.
Yeah, that's easy to do with one hand. Okay. Okay, pink there. Pink there. Now I'm going to flip the wand back so that my husband doesn't turn it on and get antifreeze all over himself. I'm just waiting for it to stop dripping here. There we go. All right, now we're going to do the toilet. There we go, we're running pink. I'm going to leave a little bit of that in there to keep that rim moist, that seal moist. I don't like that word, by the way. Okay. Did we need any more in the bottom of the...
We're going to pour some in the drains to sit in the
tank. Okay, Larry said we're going to pour some more to sit in the drains into the trap. Do we need any in the bottom of the tanks?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we got some just by running it, but...
Okay.
Let's see. So, you go ahead.
What's going? It's going.
Okay. So, the last thing, after we pour some in the drains...
Watch your foot.
After we pour some in the drains, to let it sit in the trap, it said like a cup full.
I would put a little more.
Hold on.
No reason to save a little bit.
And we need to check the outside shower. We've never used that, but from what I've seen, you want to run this antifreeze through there as well. So let's go take a look at that.
And when he's all done here, I'll wipe out the sink and I'll wipe out the other sink as well, so that this antifreeze is not just sitting on the stainless. I don't know that it would hurt it, but...
Okay, so let's go try the shower. Remember, I gotta get shower hose.
Might want that rag. Now this is the first time he's ever connected this. We've never used the outside shower.
Yeah. Looks like it's... How does it work?
I'm thinking it's never been used. It's probably fine.
Okay, there's a little notch here. There. Okay. So it's like a quick connect there. Yeah. So there wasn't water dribbling out of there, so that's good.
Well, it's good that we're doing it then.
Got water there. So then I'm going to turn on the hot.
Watch out where you're spraying.
I'm going to spray it over here. It's pink.
Yep, that's pink.
And then turn that off. Turn on the cold button.
No, do it some more. Yeah, that's clear. Okay. Now you're going pink. There you go.
Okay. So I think we're good there. And
You need to take off that connector, or you got it? You got it.
there we go. I want to run just a little bit out of the gray tank so that we can get some in the macerator area. And so there's hardly anything in there other than what we just dumped down there. We may need to dump more, but we'll see. So I'm going to open the gray valve. Going to turn it on. And okay, so there's pink.
Pink.
Okay, so that's all we need then. Okay, so we have, I feel like we've successfully done that. We've got pink everywhere. Now just have to close the valves under there and wait for it to get warmer, and then we'll flush it out with fresh water.
And then make sure that there's no antifreeze in that hose that gets on my floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dripping anymore.
Okay, so then I'm going to close this valve down here that goes to that hose. Okay, so that's about as much as we could do there. Now there may be some drippage.
But that's why I have towels down.
Could go ahead and
I'll wrap
do
it.
yeah.
But did you close that?
Okay, so then I've closed the valve, this valve that goes to this hose that sucked it up. Now I'm turning the other valve. You can't see it very well, but there's another valve back here that turns the system so that it's not sucking here but pumping from the outside or from the tank. So pretty good there.
Let's do this just in case.
You could put that little one, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. We realized we forgot to put antifreeze down the shower drain in the floor of the bathroom. So gonna do that now, and then that would wrap it up. Oh, hey, don't forget, if you like us and you enjoy these videos, give us a thumbs up or subscribe. That would be great. Really helps us out. Thank you. So, cold and windy out here, and we feel like we've done a good job. So we're going to cut this off here, and we're going to put it out pretty quickly, just because it is a timely issue. And so we'll see you next time. Thanks.